to have a brand partnership with the company SAVVI. SAVVI is owned by two owners, Ken Porter and Jenn Ashby. Jen and Ken were today on the webinar, and I was loving them, like literally loving them. And so if you guys were on, let me know your thoughts in the chat below, because first of all, they're seasoned network marketers. They understand culture. Both of them are obviously very well versed in good nutritional products, plus very high quality athletic wear, plus skincare, right? So skincare is something that Jen has a very big passion for. I could hear that through her voice in the webinar. So I am going to pass this over as we get our brand night started to seven-figure entrepreneur Jordan Monroe. Jordan is going to take you through, interview these owners, and really so that we all have a really good knowledge and education on this brand, so that we can not only be product of the product and have these products in our own lifestyle, but use them to promote and create an asset out of it. So Jordan, are you there?
I am, Dr. Dina Daisy May. Thank you so much. Jen and Ken, thank you. I mean, we are so thrilled. You guys were phenomenal on today's corporate live. And we are just ecstatic. We all know that marketplace is the future in the present. And the fact that we get to, I love how you said this. And Ken, we're going to start and jump in right with you. Your background is incredible. And you said something really poignant this afternoon, which is this isn't a merger. This is a collaboration, and this is moving the industry away from competition into cooperation with the key starting point of collaboration. And this is the first of its kind for many to come. I may have paraphrased that a little bit, and I'm going to let you speak for it, because it truly is revolutionary what we're doing today, right, Ken?
No, it certainly is. Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak, because I am so excited about what we're doing together. For a long, long time, in fact, for the last 20 years, I build a large direct selling company, and I get paid when like one little tiny product category flows through that. And I've always wondered, why can we not flow other products through that distribution channel? Because all people in that distribution channel are buying many products, right? So I've always had a strong feeling that in direct selling, we ought to find a way to collaborate. But what's interesting, nobody does. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of direct selling companies out there, and they all compete with each other. They don't collaborate with each other. They all fight for the same distributor. They fight for the same customer. They're out there saying, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. You know, they just don't even talk nice about each other sometimes. And I just always felt that was really silly. We all have, you know, we're all good people seeking to create and support an industry that's incredible and amazing and has the power to lift lives and bless people's lives. So, you know, for many years, I've been looking for that opportunity to either collaborate. And we started SAVVI, Jen and I, back really in 2020. And we've had an amazing 4-year run, over $100 million in sales, well over 100,000 customers. SAVVI did not come to my daily choice out of any degree of desperation. And I say that's very important, because we're living in a time when MLM company after company after company, every day you read up this company joined that company, but most of the time what you find is at least one of those companies is completely desperate. I actually like to call it the, you know, MLM hospice, because that's where they go to die. And typically that's what happens. This is not the case. SAVVI is a strong brand. MDC is a strong brand. What brought us together is because I saw an opportunity, just like Josh saw, to create a different future for all of MLM. One where two separate standalone companies can actually work together to accomplish something great. See, SAVVI come together with MDC. This is not a merger. It's not an acquisition. He didn't pay money for us. We didn't do any of those kind of things. We came together and we shook hands and created an agreement that says, gee, let's work together. Let's create a better future. Let's create an alliance. And so that's intentionally what we did today. We created an alliance with MDC and SAVVI. And together we're going to both be stronger. It's going to be an amazing dynamic, because I'm telling you, MDC will make SAVVI stronger, but SAVVI will also make MDC stronger. You're going to find that SAVVI brings power and strength and a culture and a community and product set that can grow your business and grow your check. And we fully believe you'll do the same for us. So we're just super excited to be together. That's all we are. It's the first day. I just don't want anybody to mistake this coming together as what happens all the time in our business is very common. This is different. There's never been an alliance like this in all of network marketing history. This is a first. I'm telling you, it's not a last. I'll tell you what makes the next one come and the next one come and what makes history. We have to find a way to make SAVVI win big. Then we can show all the companies that surround us looking here going, hey, gee, look what it did for SAVVI. The alliance really helps, right? So it's very, very powerful. I just for 2 seconds, I want to say one thing. I've been very, very familiar with it in the airline industry. The first alliance was Delta and Air France back in 1999. And I'll tell you what happened. 1 year later, they created an alliance called SkyTeam Alliance. And since then, they've added 15 or 20 different people. Every airline and every airline customer has benefited from that. It changed the airline industry completely. In fact, since that time, every major airline's had to go form their separate alliances. You can't really be an airline if you're outside the alliances and find any success. MLM has the same issues and challenges essentially as the airlines did. There's no reason that we don't collaborate and create alliances inside this space. So here we are, two companies coming together to show the world that we know a better way forward in direct selling. It's been changing. Our business has been changing for 5 years. Everybody's trying to figure out what is it? I'll tell you what it is. There's way too many companies out there. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, oh my gosh, we need another MLM in the world. There's too many companies. There's some great products. What we need to do is come together and work for each other's best interests and just be able to create a more powerful organization that we can both share in the success of that. So I'm just grateful to be here, big time.
Oh, Ken, thank you so much. We are so grateful too. And let's get right into it because people are excited and they're chomping at the bit to know about the apparel, to know about the skincare, and to know about the wellness factor. So I am excited to bring on Jenn. Jenn, you were incredible this afternoon. The passion that you shared as well for what you and Ken have done in creating your community, but also in creating intentionality behind your product and product categories. So let's start with the apparel because that's the starting point, right? For a lot of women and men. But there are a lot of people here that are excited to learn more. So give us a little background on you. You see people dancing already, and let's get this party going.
Okay, awesome. By the way, Ginger, thank you for wearing your SAVVI. I'm loving that representing. Like I came on the Zoom and I saw her and I was like, I'm home. And then I got to meet Dr. Dana and I got to meet Jordan and everyone that put this together. And I was like, these are our people. Like these are our people driven by the heart, servant leadership. Actually, if you want to know a little bit about our core values, if you go to your savvy.com website, because you guys have your website. When we built our website, savvy.com, and we designed it, we wanted to make sure it was available for all of you. So you guys will have your own version of it. And if you click on about, and then you go to community, you're going to read a community promise. And the community promise is something that we wrote on just how we seek to navigate life. And you're not going to show up like it every day. Nobody does. I don't, right? We're not perfect, but it's how you strive to be grateful, to be kind, to take responsibility, just to like live a good life. And it's something that we always have said to our community from day one. And I think it's one of the things that has helped us to create a strong community. Not to mention making sure our community feels seen, feels valued, feels loved, feels validated. You know, in any moment, we can find things wrong with people or we can find things right. And we like to always find what is right. And that drives us. So apparel, you said apparel. So I'm going to give you guys apparel. First of all, I got to give a shout out to all the women here. And I'm going to do the same thing I did earlier on the call. If you wear clothes, if anyone here wears clothes, can you please put a 1 in the comment? Because I want to see who many people who here would be maybe want to buy our product. Put a 1 in the comment in the chat. Okay, so good. It's good to know. So everyone's wearing clothes. The reason I share that is because clothing is going to be, and what it served us for, is the best introduction into your business because it breaks down all social barriers. It just breaks it down. Like you will stalk a woman on the next aisle over to ask her where she got her leggings, right? People get stopped at airports to say, where'd you get that? So when we design things, especially for Fashion Friday, we want to make sure some things are really unique, like the Challen hoodie, the unzippers in the back, like things that are really unique to be like scroll stoppers or literally make people stalk you to find out where you got it, because that opens the door for your business and your conversation. Perfect. Ginger just said, I get asked about the mantra leggings weekly, right? People ask you, and then you get to open a conversation and you can take it whatever direction you want. So if you guys have a pen, if you have a paper, write this down, cultivate confidence. That is the intention. You asked about intention for the product. Cultivating confidence. That is the intention with every single design that I co-create with our design team. I'm pointing here because I have a whole rack of clothing right there, which I'm going to be showing you guys all through the month. And I'll let you know where you can get all that information. Excuse me, I've been talking all day, so my throat is. Cultivating confidence. Thank you for writing that down. So what I mean by that is, how do we cultivate confidence, right? Our goal is to help you feel confident. And I mean, have you guys ever put on a good outfit and been like, wow, I actually feel more confident, right? Like if you wear your pajamas all day because you're working from home or you get up and get dressed, it can completely shift your day. So with our apparel, you'll notice there's no buttons, there's no zippers. There's no, you have to be the perfect size. The material has stretch. Everything is comfortable. Our dresses have great stretch. Our layers are oftentimes one size. Our leggings, 4-way stretch, interlock fabric, so it stretches all the different ways for the most comfort. All of those things are very important to us because when you're comfortable, when you're feeling good, and then you can look in the mirror and be like, oh, wow, I actually look really good in this, you're going to do good. And by doing good, what I mean by that, right, and the brand, what we mean by that is what you do to yourself, what you say to yourself. If you're looking in the mirror saying, I look, filling with anything negative, it's going to impact you. But if you can look in the mirror and say, wow, I look beautiful in this. I feel good in this. I feel confident in this. That's going to shift you. One of my friend's daughter she was here the other day and she was going through my rack and she goes, oh my gosh, this is so cute. She put it on. She walked over to the mirror and she was like, oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. Like that sheer excitement. Like that's what you want for people. Look good, feel good, do good. Right? So that's really important in the intention of our product. Our design team is based in LA. I go out there every season. It takes about a year to create the product. So we start from a sketch, we go from a design. I will tell you, I pull from a lot of high-end fashion. I pull from Stella McCartney. I pull from I pull from Alexander Wang. I mean, like, now we're not going to sell a sweatshirt for $5,000, but it may be inspired by it, right? So I love pulling from the runway and meeting with our design team and saying, how can we make this accessible for everyone in a way that they can put on their body and feel really good? When we fit our clothing, we use real women. Okay, we don't use mannequins. A mannequin can't tell you, I feel like this is sticking out right here, or like they don't talk. So we use real women, and our goal is to have every product in extra small to 3X. And we do have a size small because that's what you do for the extra small to extra large. You start with a small. So we go there and then we grade up. And then we also have a 2X model. And then we go to a 1X and a 3X. So we have 2 models, fit models, that are our perfect measurement on our size guide. I saw a question about the size chart. It's on our website or on your website. So if you go to your savvy.com website, you go to the bottom, there's a size guide on there and you can see what size you would be. But also when you're shopping our brand, we've had a lot of product for a long time. So some product wasn't perhaps the perfect size per our guide. So read the description because it may say size up, it may say size up or size down. Okay. But the point I wanted to make there is real women matter. Inclusivity matters. We want every woman of every size of every age to feel comfortable in our clothing. When we say, by the way, interrupt me if I'm going too long because this is a topic I'm passionate about. I want to talk about inclusion for a second here. When we say inclusivity, I'm not just talking about an extra small or a 2X. Okay, I'm not. And this is for our community, not just buying a piece of clothing. Okay, I get it. I'm extra small. I'm blonde, like I'm white chick, right? But inclusion is not just about what you look. How does somebody act? What's their background? What's their political affiliation? What's their religion? I don't care. They're valued here. And we value people at the core for who they are as they show up. And we want people to just forget all those other things that you add in on why people get judged, and let's let people feel good and let people feel confident in our clothing. So we start with leggings and bras. You throw on layers like this. You feel confident. You can throw on layers or you can show it all off. That's not a size thing. That's a preference. And maybe throw on a belt bag, throw on your hat, your sunglasses, and you're good to go. So that's what drives our apparel.
I love it. It's so beautiful. And I don't know how I'm going to keep my budget conscious life intact, because I literally was going through page after page. You guys, we added over 6,000 SKUs. Like, if that gets you an idea of how you can literally go from morning gym, afternoon cocktails, mocktails, evening, like there is a breadth of product there for every type of woman like you're talking about. And it's so beautiful. And speaking of beautiful,
Wait,
can we talk skincare? Oh, wait, take note. Jen and I are going to be here all night.
oh my God. So if you're like, we could do a version 2, like another day.
Totally,
If you're
totally.
like, what? 6,000 SKUs? That's overwhelming. Okay, I want you to know this. First of all, you don't have to be in this, but we do have a community on Facebook called SAVVI Community. It's not corporate run. All it is a page that all of our community members add pictures of themselves.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, why that's cool is we get one model. We have drops every Friday. Like we're a small company, guys, 4 years young. We've done great sales. But I mean, as you guys know, in this industry, we pay out a lot of commissions. So we don't have the marketing budget to do photo shoots in France and 5 size runs and all the things that like Anthropologie does. So we get one model, but there's so many women that we want to represent. So if you go to the SAVVI community on Facebook and you can join it, you'll get in right away. You're going to get to see pictures of our community members, different sizes, different ages. We use them in our marketing. So we want to make sure everyone's represented. So you can find someone that looks like you, and then it makes you feel accepted and seen, and we want that. So I wanted to mention that. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is about the lives that we do. So 6,000 SKUs. Oh my gosh, that can be so confusing. I'm sending the MDC marketing team a lookbook that I had my team create. It has the 100, maybe 120 best apparel items that are in a full size run, at least in one color. Why I say that is some stuff, if I tell you to go shop it and it comes in just one size, you're going to be like bummed. So I made a lookbook for you guys to help intro you. And it's broken down by here's the leggings, here's the bras, here's the layers, here's the tank. So that'll be emailed out to you, I think probably tomorrow. And that'll help you navigate 6,000 SKUs, maybe to like, let's put these 150. And then the other thing that we're going to be doing is one, Fashion Fridays. New drops every single Friday on your website. Okay. I recommend using your SAVVI website because you will have your banner that says shop the drop. Like our website is designed for shopping, right? So it'll say shop the drop. It'll go right to that drop. We change it every single week. So you can plug into that and then you'll be able to shop the drop. And we do a live every single Friday on SAVVI Lifestyle Co. So I recommend if you want to go ahead and follow and like SAVVI Lifestyle Co. on Instagram and Facebook, and then you can watch the live. And I am sure you will see Dr. Dana, and I'm sure you will see Jordan that are going to be highlighted because we highlight our community on our lives because we want to make it about you. It's not about me. We want to make it about you. So we'll do that every single Friday. And then for the month of March, we are going to be doing lives every day or so on SAVVI Lifestyle Co., just highlighting the items that are in the lookbook. So you have consistency. You'll have the lookbook. You'll know those items. I'll be doing lives. And then every day we'll have a new reel posted of a community member from our SAVVI community, right? Highlighting the items from the lookbook. So why do we do that? Because our community will be fine, but I don't want you guys to be like, what do I shop? So if you do check out at SAVVI Lifestyle Co. on Facebook and Instagram, it's going to help you like sort down those 6,000 to some core products. Okay, that's it.
I love it. It's so beautiful. And it speaks to why this is such a great collaboration, because Josh and Jenna and you guys, it's not just vision, it's execution. And so thank you for launching something with a pathway for us to succeed and for all of us to co-create together. And as we're not winding down, but as we're getting close to the buzzer, we got to go skincare because this is the one I was so excited about. And I'll tell you why. I was about 3 days ago to go drop some significant money on items that were maybe not in marketplace yet. And a little birdie said, don't do it, girl. Just wait like a day. And then we see your skincare line, and it's the serums, it's the treatments, everything that I was about to go buy somewhere else is now in marketplace via SAVVI. So talk about these incredible core products.
Absolutely. Kudos to Josh. Hello, transfer spending. You now get to spend your money on your business rather than spending it elsewhere, right? Okay, so I'm going to tell you our routine and that'll help me describe each product. Okay, skincare doesn't need to be complex. Our product is designed to clarify, hydrate, glow. Those 3 words: clarify, hydrate, glow. I don't care if you have, wrinkled skin, acne skin, whatever it is, the skin care works on everyone. Nothing's more confusing than, oh no, which regimen do I use? No, it's the same for everyone. And we have testimonials from all skin type, all age that are getting results. Okay. Because when you clarify your skin, really deeply clear the pores, when you hydrate on a deep level and feed your skin, and then it's going to naturally glow. You're going to have that nice natural glow. And that's what you're going to get with our skincare. One more thing about our skincare that Dr. Dana, if you can write here, because I'm seeing what you're doing and it's so good. Simple and effective without compromise. Okay. It's simple, but it's also effective, and you have to have a balance. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to just rub avocado on my face. Like, I want natural, but I want results, right? So it's simple and effective, but without compromise. So we're really conscious of the ingredients. Okay. So I start with the cleanser. It's our foaming wash. People love it. It restores the protein matrix of the skin. It's very restorative, very supportive. You start with that. After you cleanse, what I do is I go to a treatment. Okay. Every day I have once to twice a week, I'll use the antioxidant mask. Okay. That is going to bring all of the oxygen to the surface, infuse your skin with antioxidants. I have 3 boys. I'm like a busy mama. So to me, on Sunday, I put my antioxidant mask on. I may leave it on for an hour. I don't care. It's doing its magic. I walk around, I'm doing my laundry. Like, Sunday night is my night to like regroup for the week. I put on my antioxidant mask. Then I take it off, and then I put on my Rose Renewal treatment. This is a resurfacing treatment: glycolic acid, lactic acid, and malic acid. Where can you find it in 3 products? I don't know where else, but when you use this and then you wash your face, you're going to be like, what just happened? Like, it'll feel so soft and refreshed. After that, I put on my hyaluronic acid, okay, which is a serum, which helps with deep hydration, not surface hydration. It helps absorb the hydration. And then I put on the retinol at night only, not the day. Okay. And that's going to help with the wrinkles, and that's more of a treatment. So I do that at night. And then this is my trick. I take the hydration drench mask. Okay. And by the way, I live in Florida, so it's humid here. I still do this. I take the hydration drench mask and I put it on. And this mask is designed to be used like, put it on like a mask, take it off. I sleep with it. So I put the hydration drench mask on every single night, and then I top it off with our face oil. Okay. I've never had bad skin, so I can't tell that as my story, but I will say I've never loved my skin. I've never been like, I'm glowing. When I launched this product, our field said we knew it because we saw your skin change. We saw it glow, right? They saw the difference. So that's my routine. If you go to yoursavvy.com website and you click on skin and wellness, and then go to skin, and then as it says, meet skin, it'll break down that exact routine I just brought you through. And it'll also say Jen's tip, and it'll have all that information I just gave you. If you're just going to try 2 products, Rose Renewal Treatment and the Radiant Face Oil, will change your skin life.
Oh, it's so good. I don't know about you guys. How do you just get 2 after hearing that explanation? Order up the line, please. Like, send and ship. Thank you. Exactly, Dr. Dana. I want it all. And oh, by the way, I ordered it all. So get ready to see this boy mom of 2 start to get her mojo back up in her face. Okay, last thing, and we're cooking with time. We're expanding time here because we're going into the wellness, and there were actually all of them. And this was from not only a consumer perspective, but also I want you to start here because we have so many people that say, well, wait a minute, I don't drink coffee, because we have some incredible coffee brands that are like weight loss, that are hemp. They're so good. But I don't know about you guys. If you have a wellness background, people are going to say, well, what do you got that's not coffee, right? And when you started talking about the matcha and the cacao or is it cocoa? Yeah. So
Yep.
tell us about that and then go into Boost and then go into collagen, because again, we ordered it all. So get everybody locked and loaded on these.
Okay, I'm gonna go through these three. And guys, here's the coolest thing. I love that I can say, go to your website, because everything I'm telling you is literally written on there with testimonials and all the facts. I mean, like everything. Okay. First product, Shine, right? You drink it in the morning. Why did we create this? Because coffee can be taxing to your adrenals. I love my coffee, right? I had no intention of quitting my coffee, but I gotta tell you, drinking Shine, I don't need my coffee. Okay. It does have some caffeine. So it has green tea extract, yerba mate extract. It does have some green coffee bean extract. But all the other adaptogens, which help your body adapt to stress. Think about like a window falling down behind you and you're just like, oh, that happened, versus like jumping, right? Adaptogens are really powerful in your body to help you regulate your nervous system. So adaptogens are in there. Focus, help for focus, with bacopa and other ingredients that are in there that were formulated by a naturopathic doctor I worked with. And what I said was, I want someone to have energy, but a calm energy and a gentle letdown, not a spike and not a crash. And by the way, I want them to feel good and be focused at the same time. And it needs to taste delicious. And we nailed it. So we have matcha green tea, which has some vanilla notes to it. And then we also have lavender cacao. Our flavor factory is our secret. So I will tell you, my background is health and wellness. I have lots of different backgrounds, but my background is health and wellness. I helped my mom through her journey with what she puts in her body and things like that. And I was very diligent. There's no sugar, there's no aspartame, there's no sucralose. We use monk fruit, sometimes a little bit of stevia. But with this product, I wanted the natural flavors and it needed to taste good. Cause I'm like, I will drink celery juice in the morning. I will take wheatgrass shots, but not forever. Cause I'm like, I don't like this anymore. It's gotta be enjoyable. Okay. So these products taste delicious. I actually went to Whole Foods and I'll tell you, there is a lavender chocolate bar that I love. And I gave it to our flavor factory. And I said, make my drink taste like this. Okay. And I had another drink that was my favorite that is not so healthy. And I don't drink it often, but it's from Starbucks and it may be a green tea soy latte because soy makes it sweeter. But I don't like drinking soy, but it tastes good. And I said, can you make it taste like this? And they nailed it. So flavor is vital. That's Shine. Next is Boost. Boost is our best seller. It's my favorite. It's greens. My same friend that has a daughter that's like, oh my gosh, I look cute, has a son that he'll have dinner with us. And he's like, I eat nothing but protein. I only eat steak. Like I only eat chicken. Like that's it. So like, how do you get greens? I gave him a cup. He was like, well, he's like, I can't. And I'm like, drink it. And he was like, this is good. Can I have that container? And he drinks it every day now. Okay. Because he's like, I want to be healthy, but I don't like eating that stuff. It doesn't taste good to me. So he loves it. It has greens. It has apple cider vinegar. It has probiotics. It has digestive enzymes. We don't promote weight loss. It's not our mission, but all these products help you lose weight. Okay. It's not what we say, but you will see that on the ingredients, and you will see that it is a benefit of the Shine, of the Boost, and of course of the collagen, which has all types of protein. I'm sorry, all types of collagen. Also very natural, has the apple cider vinegar in it as well as adaptogens. And I will tell you, 2 p.m. what I do is I put my Glow in the water, 2 scoops. I put 1 scoop of my greens. I shake it up and I drink it together. And it is amazing. I don't miss a day. My hair is healthier. My nails are like, they've never been this strong. They're just nail polish. There's no gel or anything on here. I'm like, oh my goodness. And it's incredible. If you want something earlier after a workout, learning about you guys, maybe try 2 scoops of Glow with 1 scoop of greens and XC trim. I'm still learning more about it, but it looks pretty natural. Throw that in there, right? Because it has some caffeine, I think. But I'm all about mix it all up, drink it down in 1 shot. And that's our wellness, holistic, healthy, but we don't neglect flavor.
I don't think I've said this enough, but I am so excited. I literally am going back on the site immediately after this, because here's the other cool thing. And then there were a couple questions that I want to get to. Everything has brand bucks. You guys are a true collaborator. You are building this bridge to one of our strongest brands, which is Brand Bucks, that allows people to swap with where they shop, fall in love with their favorites, and get compensated beautifully when they share and someone purchases. So thank you so much for this vital information. We will 100% be pressing click and share and sending this out to hundreds of people on our team. But by way of questions, there were a few things. You mentioned the size guide. Haley came in with the question, and this is true to my heart because we're both 6 feet tall. What is the best brand for your tall lady, or the best style for your tall ladies up in this? And would that be in the descriptive of the size charts? Oh, you're muted, babe.
Thank you. Sorry. It's actually my son's birthday tonight, and like all my kids, they're all like celebrating. So it's like really loud. But anyway, so, but we didn't want to miss this opportunity when we were invited. We really wanted to be here tonight. Okay. So, the crane leggings, Dr. Dana's got me. The crane leggings are great. The mantra leggings are great. The Keri, Keri leggings are great for the length. And these are all products that we have dropped on Fashion Friday. When we roll out our essentials, and you can learn about it on savvy.com, when we roll out our essentials, what you're going to see is we have 2 lines, 2 fabrics, trademark fabrics. The Performa Luxe is 7/8, so it's going to be short for you tall ladies. But the Performa Fit is full length. I'm 5'2", way too long for me. I just roll it up. It works fine. But and the mantras, those are some of my favorite. For my tall ladies, I recommend those all the time. They also love the Indies, INDI. That's another great one. So we do have those. Our goal, and why we moved to essentials, we had so many products, right, dropping new every single Friday. But why we moved to essentials, and one of the reasons we're doing such a big sale is to move some of this inventory out so we can focus on essentials. Because if you love the essentials, we can have it in short, we can have it in capri, we can have it in long, we can have it in, all the different lengths. And it's easier for you to sell because now you know and love these products, and they are the best fabrics. So Performa Luxe is live, and Performa Fit will be coming very soon.
Awesome. And then this is a 2-part question, and Gail, it's a really good one. So thanks for putting it. You talked about the Fashion Fridays and the drops. We know that we can get them on our website. On the savvy.com/your username is also how we can share it with others. Are these drops short term? Will they go away? Is there a FOMO to them? And then the other piece is, and this is Gail's question and an iPhone user question, what about the dudes? Like, are there little things for the guys in there that we can point out so they can go click and shop too?
Yeah, go to your website, go to apparel, click on men's, and you can sort by it. Sorting is very important when you're shopping. So you can see all of our men's, and we will have more drops, and we will be defining our men's line more. So when we started with just Fashion Friday, it was like chaotic, as you can imagine, always dropping new things. So we came out with the essentials to create some stability for our community to sell product they love. Think of Lululemon. Everyone, if you shop there, their Aligns and their Wonder, right? Like those are some of their 2 main fabrics. So if you know those, then you shop those, and it's easy to share those. So we are focusing on those, okay, with our Performa Luxe and our Performa Fit. That's there for stability. That's there for sharing savvy. We will still have Fashion Friday drops. I have them planned all the way throughout this year. I know what every single drop is because we plan that far in advance, because we're not fast fashion. Okay. We don't just make tons of samples and scrap half of it, like a lot. The fashion industry has a lot of waste, right? We don't. So we do designs. We do a lot on the computer. And then once we finalize it, we usually only have 1 to 2 samples. And that's it. So anyway, Fashion Friday is going to continue, and it will sell out, and it will be FOMO. And with our community growing, which has happened massively, if you guys sell it a lot, that'll make it more fun because it's going to sell out. People will go crazy. They're going to cry. And then you say this, so sad, too bad, tune in next Friday, right? Because it's like, it will sell out. And that's part of it. I rather it sell out and people crave to come back and like have that anxiety of like, I got to get it before it sells out, than just let it sit on the shelf and do nothing. Okay.
So, go
one
ahead.
last thing, the men's jacket and shorts will be loaded onto the website this month. So Gail, you will get those this month, the men's jacket and shorts. We just are trying to get all the product over as fast as we can. Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. And I think this kind of wraps it up, guys, because now we have a reason to be here every Monday night to learn the new brands, get the highlights, and then we have a reason every Friday to be at our drops. I mean, this is like bookend of a beautiful week. I'm just so thrilled. And with that, one other question that came in, and we'll wrap it up here. If something doesn't fit, is the return policy, exchange policy same? So that is beautiful.
I answered that initially, but someone may have asked it again. We're aligning with the alliance. So we have to have the same. So our skin and our wellness is the same as yours. And our apparel is the same as Hemp Mama, because it's a little bit different with apparel. You can't just say, use it for 30 days and then return it. Like, that's a little, I can't really do that. But the policy is the same that MDC uses.
Awesome. You guys, thank you so incredibly much. What a beautiful night. We are going to